Hey Aries, so I'm doing your Saturday special messages Saturday video. So messages do we have for Aries for Saturday, September 2nd? So we have something about a year from now. Being assertive, trusting, and reconsidering. Something about a situation improving. And asking angels, I mean, this is sort of what we keep getting. Something, it's not the right time for something. To make a decision. Maybe changing your job or making a decision about somebody. I feel like somebody else is going to come around. I feel like there's things that you need to do within the next future. And there's no need to worry or make any specific decisions. I feel like when time comes, like you just sort of know what you're supposed to do. But then you are fire. So you do have this like need, and definitely if your moon is in Aries. My moon's in Aries, so like I like things to go fast, but this is not about me. And I grasp that. But something about a peaceful resolution. So I was just talking about me. Maybe if you're watching because your moon is in Aries, we should discuss this together. Messages do you have for, okay, it's gonna say single. Something about big happy changes. Maybe when it comes to a peaceful resolution with somebody. Like, are you waiting for somebody? Are you holding on to somebody? Are you being assertive with every new love that comes into your life because you just really know what you want now? Okay. That card is the same card that Pisces got. Okay, they want this. Okay. You have this universal GPS to you. Like, you know what it is that you want, what it is that you want to accomplish. That's what this card is saying. And it's saying whatever you want. The dude upstairs, God, whoever you want to call him, or her. Sorry, guys. The universe is abiding by what you want. So the next card you have is number 9, brand spanking new. That's what it says. So maybe you want something new. You don't want anyone in your past to come back. And though they have, you're reconsidering them and you're being assertive and you're trusting that in a year's time things are going to be different. That you're on a journey, a specific journey, and you're taking your time to get there. I feel like there is somebody, like, if they do come back, you're going to be assertive and you're going to trust your inner guidance, your inner wisdom on this. Not necessarily that you're going to hold on to what they did to you, how they were. You're just simply going to see things differently. From a different perspective, you're going to reconsider it because you do believe. You've seen this. You've had signs that state right now things are not there yet. That there are things that you need to do. but you're still saying what you want. See what other messages they have. What other messages? Okay. So the universe is at your service. So what is it that you do want? What is it that you want to get rid of? As though it's saying something is new. So if someone from your past does come back, it was just a nasty knot, like something that needed to be fixed. You don't really want anything that needs to be fixed. You just want something new and fun. Like, you want to have fun. You don't want anything that like weighs you down and makes you feel like there are problems. Feel like you're just down for something new, you know? Something fun. Not something that you need to fix. You don't want to fix anyone. You don't want to try to make anyone better. You know, if someone comes that has problems and they think that you make them feel better, you're going to reconsider this person, because in your mind, you know it's good, and you know that if you decide to be with someone, it's because you feel something with them, not because they make you who you are. If that's the case, okay, see ya. You know, I don't want that. I want something that's fresh and that's nice and that's fun, and right? Okay, something about everything is beautiful. So even though there's like hairball, like you're just good either way. Or this is a sign from the universe saying to not think about this, whatever it is that's all tied up, or maybe you're tied to someone, tied to a specific situation or someone from your past, but you're reconsidering being tied to that person because you do believe that the universe is sending you other people, and that life is still beautiful, that everything is still wonderful, even because of this. You're choosing to see the bright side. You're choosing to still look at life with nice eyes, you know? Still think that everything's nice. Okay, that one wants to come out too. Baby steps. I don't think that you care to jump into anything, even if your moon is in Aries. And I feel that. I don't care, right? Like, we all just kind of, you're down to take the baby steps, because this is the time when things are nice, you know, when things aren't, you know, all knotted. You don't want things to become like that. You don't want to do the things that you did in the past because it ruined things. I feel like you didn't think a lot before you made your decision. You were like, okay, boom, let's go. And then you put yourself in a position where you were asking for things, but they weren't the right things. You were asking to be with someone for something to work out. The universe was showing you that this is just something to learn from. You've taken what you've learned, and now you're trying to take baby steps. You're not jumping into anything. You're not allowing things to become knotted, tied. And you don't want any ties to anyone, right? You want to be you, and you want to still grow. And you want this, whatever it is, to happen a year from now. Like, I don't know why, but there's just a sense of patience and knowing, even before you saw this card, even before you heard me say it in other readings or whatever, you still have felt like it's not time yet for that, and that will happen. And I just think that's so great. There's a sense of 7 in everyone right now this year, and you're just like the 4. You're just jumping around. You're happy. You're awesome, you know? Life's gravy. Life's gravy. Messages do we have for Aries? All right. Comes up quick. It says, coming into power. It says, I step into my power boldly and confidently. That's it right there. That's you. And like I just said, there's something about power. Wow, we got Mending bridges. It says, I heal rifts. I am a mender. Mender. I always say mendor. I'm sorry. Mender. Um, this is the card that Sagittarius got. This. Hmm. And you know, it's cool. Where is it? Peaceful resolution. They got that too. And I stated about mending bridges that you had things with people and you burned bridges, so this, I don't know if any of you had a thing with a Sagittarius, can relate to that, because Sagittarius is, if you watched my video, they're all drinking and hurting themselves. I mean, different for all of them, but mainly the males. That's what they're doing, and they've hurt a lot of people. And the fact that they got peaceful resolution along with the mending bridges card, and you got both of those as well, there's something tied to an Aquarius with you guys. Something. Or with the moon signs, like their moon sign, or I'd say their rising sign or something being in Sagittarius. There's something about it. There's something about you guys. Something there. Wow, okay, so we got hearing messages from Spirit, and it says, I am a clear channel for messages from Spirit. Just like this. Y'all have that. And the dude upstairs, like, listening and knowing that you feel that and that you feel him, or her, sorry. I believe it's a she, I'm just saying. But I still don't know if there's something about you taking an action to this peaceful resolution, or it's just simply saying, and then at the same time, you have the coming into power card. So you have this power and the hearing of messages. So I feel like you will know if you're supposed to or not. Then there's always the thought of like, maybe this person, I do this to myself. I say like, oh, maybe he deleted my number, like maybe he was really upset and deleted my number. So now he can't contact me. Now he's just sitting there like, oh, I can't contact her. So I would go and I would contact, or I'd think about it a little bit more and be like, no, I'm not really feeling it. I think it's possible if he does have a number, like you don't want to put yourself in that position. So I can't necessarily say that I think that you should do that, because unless, let's ask this deck, because in this deck we have a yes card. We have one that has a yes with an exclamation mark, and then one that's just a yes. And we also have it in no too. So, should Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising make this peaceful resolution with this person? So we got recovery. So this does tie into the fact that Sagittarius needs to recover. They're juggling a lot of their emotions. They've hurt a lot of people. Some love that's very true. They've hurt it. And it's actually up to them to make this peaceful resolution. It is not up to you. They need to recover. So maybe this is a sign that it's like, this will happen, that the peaceful resolution will happen, and that it's meant to happen, and you are coming into your power. You're hearing the messages. At the same time, you have this patience. If you didn't have the patience, hell, you would have messaged them already. So sit on that, sit on that thought and think, maybe it's you that needs to recover. Maybe you are just doing stuff, smoking weed or something. And like, that's okay. Weed opens your third eye chakra. But to be doing it every day or doing it to get away from your problems, not okay, because you're hurting yourself. You're putting your soul underneath for a bit. You're stopping it. So try not to do that. Try to work on your recovery. the same time, this could be simply saying they need to recover first. So if you're not doing anything that states needing to recover in the future from what you're doing, then this is them. And if you are, maybe both of you need to. Maybe that has something that ties into the fact that you guys are like soulmates, right? You guys are usually soulmates. They're either going through the same thing, or one of them is sort of waiting, like one of them is waiting for the other person to be done, yet they don't know yet. That's something inside's telling them. So they're, you know that term, looking and you'll never get, don't look for love? Okay. Most of us most people will be looking for love because they feel love is coming. They feel love is there. So they're looking around because they're keeping their eyes open for love. Okay? Where was I going with that? My phone was doing something, so I was like watching it as it was like doing something. So there's something about being ready. Maybe you are ready to finally start recovering from this. Maybe getting this, maybe this is like the clarification that you needed to just look at what you're doing. Take the baby steps with yourself. Maybe there is still something there with this person and they may come back after they've recovered, after you've recovered, after you've gone through with this, like maybe in a month's time or something like that. So I don't think, I mean, they didn't give us a yes or no. So it could just not need it to be known. Because you don't want to be waiting. It's okay to wait, obviously. But I feel like you do need to focus on some other stuff right now. But I do feel like most of you got some clarification. Hell, I feel like I got a little bit of clarification inside my heart. I feel like I got a little bit. Let's check what these cards have to say. Okay, messages for Aries, September 2nd, 2017. Messages. I'm trying to feel which one. So, I'm going to try this differently. Okay. What messages do we have for Aries? Okay. I said messages, didn't I? Okay, these are the two that wanted to come up before. Wow, how the universe works. Okay, so first we have, my income is constantly increasing. It's just the way that they write it. I begin now, today, to open myself to ever increasing prosperity. So I feel that. I feel like you're spending money like you're already rich. When it comes to material gain, you have that. Like that's just a problem that is a concern that's not there. Because you already see yourself as having abundance. You already see yourself as someone who has everything that they need. Next card you have is, I am totally adequate for all situations. I am one with the power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power, and it is easy for me to stand up for myself. Stand up for what you believe in. And you're able, any situation is able to be yours. You are adequate to get through anything. There is no tree too tall for you to climb. You'd probably aim for the highest tree because you know that's either going to be a challenge you're worth taking, or a feeling of, wow, I'm just so awesome, I just climbed it. Like, I don't know, anything that just happened, like, I'm very happy for you. So the next one you have is, I now create a wonderful new job. I am totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position, using my creative talents and and abilities, working for and with people I love in a wonderful location and earning good money. So, a message, I guess, is something revolving around money. So the view you have, I feel like you have this on love too, that you feel like you're just designed to, things are yours. It's like you believe that things are already yours. You believe that there's a peaceful resolution coming. You believe that things are happening. And with that belief and like you feel it in your soul and in your heart, like just warm and fuzzy about life. Okay, I want to ask for a message regarding anyone. What does this say? Okay, so it says, I experience love wherever I go. Love is everywhere, and I am loving and lovable. Loving people fill my life, and I find myself easily expressing love to others. Wow, guys, that's awesome. You should go get some. Oh my god, I'm gonna mention this. Something about love. Okay, so the fourth chakra is the heart chakra, and it is green, just like these cards. Green is my favorite color as well. And they have chakra tea at crystal shops, at least the one I go to in Ottawa. But maybe you could get some, because maybe get some ground. You probably don't need anything to ground yourself. I feel like you really are grounded. And I don't feel like you need any heart chakra tea, because your heart is obviously open and great. But if you got it, I think it would make you feel even 10 times better. It will open up so much more. I actually have some, but another one you could get is, there's not much about threes going on here. Some third eye chakra tea to help enlighten you, your senses and whatever. Another one you could get is the throat chakra tea. That one for communication, so you can communicate how you're really feeling. But I feel like you got it all going on. You got the love, you got the abundance. Like guys, I can't, because I'm all about being as positive as you can and learning from everything that's happened to you. And you've learned from everything that's happened to you. And I'm all about being very loving to everyone, even if you're not receiving love. When you give love, you get love. It may not be from the same people that you're giving it to, but the universe, you receive it. Let's see what number messages we have. Okay, messages for Aries, September 2017. So we have 1, 2, and 4. So that is, 1 is new beginnings, right? 2s are all about love. 2 is actually the most intuitive of all the numbers. Wonder that. 2 is also decisions. 4 is stability, like I've said, foundation. So I feel like you're on this new journey of knowing, of choosing wisely, thinking before you act, and really thinking about the foundation of your work and your love and your life. This is a new beginning, like September 2017. Wow, guys. And I feel like all the months to come, even in 2018, I feel like shit's gonna get a little crazy coming the winter time. But right now, like, that's gonna be good crazy. I'm telling you, it's gonna be good crazy. Just what I feel. But like, you have it all going on. best by far, guys. See you later. I hope you enjoyed it.